Hey guys, Jeff here with Ghost Knight Gaming, and we are back with our treasure guide for Star Ocean 6, The Divine Force. And now we are in the Cottorinth Mountain Pass, and we're going to try to grab all of the stuff here and up at the summit. So there are 10 treasure chests here, 2 treasure chests up at the summit, and we're just going to do all of that all at once. You can see they're all over the place. One of them is on a different layer. And unfortunately, the one thing that's a bit of a pain in the ass about that is they don't necessarily show you where that other layer is. So we'll find it as we go along. So let's go find that first chest. So our first chest in the Cottorinth Mountain Pass is in the area where you've got the noxious gas the first time you find it. And you've just got to head into the tunnel and down at the end. It'll be pretty easy to find. And it's just right there. That is chest number 1 in the mountain pass.
Sweet.
When you get to the next big open area, you'll be able to find chest number 2. We have to take out some bad guys on the way. But then you're going to head into another tunnel full of noxious gas, because apparently that's where they like to hide their treasure chests. We're going to take out some worms here. But the chest is right here, hanging out with them, just here. So there's chest number 2. Alright, as we head further up the pass, you're going to come through some tunnels. You're going to see a side road that you're going to want to go down in there. Once again, you're going to find more of these worms protecting another treasure chest. And this will be treasure chest number 3. I've forgotten how many chests I've collected so far. So we're going to take this guy out. And yeah, that'll be treasure chest number 3, just right in here. Chest number 4 is going to require a little bit of high flying. So if you want to get this one, you're actually probably going to need to wait until you have access to the second bit of flight that you can get with Duma. And then you're going to want to get all the way up top on one section. And in addition, this particular chest is going to require that you do some of the side quests in order to get one of the cryptographs. And the quest that you're going to need to be able to get this one is a healing herb, long-awaited message, and Mama's favorite. So you're going to have to do this little quest line, and doing that will give you access to the cryptograph that will allow you to grab chest number 4 here, which is just on top of this one tunnel that you go into to continue on in your direction. It's just right there. Chest number 5 is just right ahead afterwards. You've just got to find your way into one of the many side tunnels and side routes. I'm just trying to get away from these guys here. We're going to get up here, and you got to get up top of another side platform just after where we found the other chest. And that's where you're going to want to go, and that will be chest number 5. So we're coming up on chest number 6, and now we're going to head into some tunnels. You're going to have to look for the entrance because it can be a little bit difficult to find at times. Once again, more of these worms are going to be in our way. It seems they just want to collect all the treasures before we do, but, you know, the truth is, they're ours now. So here we go. We have chest number 6. Chest number 7 isn't going to be too far ahead of that. You're going to come up to a fork in the tunnel, and you're going to take the left-hand path, follow it around the corner. Again, we're going to fight a whole bunch of these worms and take them out. Once they're all dealt with, we can grab chest number 7. Just right down here.
Sweet.
Alright, chest number 8 and 9 are going to require a little bit of high flying. You're going to come up to where you're heading towards the mountain summit, and you do the climb up there. You're actually going to have to fly across to get to this tunnel here, and you're going to follow it, and within, you're going to find chest number 8 right here. And continue further into the tunnel to find chest number 9. You might have to fight these guys. They're waiting for us up top, but that won't take much. And here's chest number 9.
Sweet.
And now we're back over here. So yeah, if we want to get up there a little bit easier, you're going to go up here and yeah, sure, go chase that wasp to here. We're going to work our way up and follow our way up there to here. And then we can follow this path over to where that chest is. So come around here, come around this corner, and across this long bridge, and you'll find yourself where chest number 10 is. So I took the hard route to get there, but that's an easier way to find it for anybody else that is as confused as I was when I first went looking for it. And you can see now we have this new path, and we might figure out where else it leads, but that could be a adventure for another time. We've got some enemies to fight off in this little corner, but this puts us at chest number 10 right here. So this is this one route. So now that we've found all of the chests in the Cottorinth Mountain Pass, it's time to head into the summit approach. Now, if you want to get both of these chests right away, it's better to do this after you've finished the main story elements that are here, because the second chest is behind where a story encounter is, so you won't be able to get it right away. But now we are in the summit approach. There's only 2 chests, and it's a fairly straightforward area to explore. It's not a lot of twists, turns, or anything of that sort. So you're going to take your first left. When you get into the approach, come around the corner, you will have some enemies to fight in your way, but make short work of them and continue following the left wall until you get around to the first chest, some enemies to fight, and yeah, that's it. That's all there is to finding that one. So we'll collect that, and we'll head towards our next chest. So our next chest, we just got to get back to the main corridor and make our way down the route that you would go for the story itself. Follow these corridors, fight some enemies, or ignore them. Either one works. Sometimes I just ignore things. There's lots of enemies in here. Very closed-in space. Then you're going to follow this down to the long hallway and head up the approach. Speed this. Of course, stuff happens up here. We're not going to talk about it. Just kidding. And then we are going to go to where these guys are. We're going to walk past them, and you actually get to this room as part of the story, but there is chest number 2 on the Summit Mountain approach, just the back. Pretty much you can't miss it. So that is everything in Cottorinth. We're going to be off to our next location, and hopefully this helped you out. Sorry about the confusion about chest number 10 there in the Mountain Pass, and we'll be back with more of these for the rest of the game. If you haven't checked out the others, feel free to check those out. I also do top 10s, Let's Plays, and more. You can also hang out with me live on Twitch all the time. I'm there all the time. Thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Have fun. Keep gaming. And I'll see you guys again next time.